Welcome to the Musar video blog. So we're reading now the story when the Jews were in Egypt, the 10 plagues, and interesting thing we're going to be reading is that one plague, another plague, Moshe comes to Paro and says, hey, you got to let us go. Don't let us go, you're going to be in trouble. Blood, frogs, lice, etc. So I ask you like this. Just imagine that anybody, some guy in the street comes to you and says, hey, you got to do what I want or there's going to be blood. All the water is going to turn to blood. And he tells you something else and something else and something, and one after the other just keeps coming true and true. Incredible, incredible things. Then one day he comes to you and he says, if you don't do the following, there's going to be hail coming down from the sky. It's going to clobber you, right? And not only that, anything you have outside is going to be destroyed. Well, I don't know. I think any reasonable person would say, this guy has a good track record. And being the case, I think it's a wise move for me to bring in the stuff that's outside into the house. So here Moshe comes and tells the Egyptians, he says, guess what? There's going to be a plague of hail. And it's going to come clobbering down and destroy all your animals that are out in the field. What does the verse tell us? The verse says, those people that had stood in awe of God brought their animals inside. That means everybody else who had gone through this whole experience, they said, what the heck? We're leaving our animals outside. Can you imagine the level of stubbornness, refusal to listen, to see what's going on? So one of the things we learned from this whole episode here is that how incredible people are sometimes in their intransigence to not listen, not to see the messages. Now, this translates into everyday practical Musar message as follows. Things happen to us. Sometimes people tell us things. Sometimes we have experiences. And sometimes we just say, I'm not going to listen. I don't care. I'm right. That's the way it is. I don't care. How stubborn can we be? So it could be we are right. A lot of times we are right. But I think the message we have to take out of this is that when someone confronts us and someone tells us maybe we're wrong, at least think about it. At least think, maybe I should bring my animals in from outside. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe the other person does make sense in what they say. Maybe I should change a little bit. We don't want to be like those ancient Egyptians who just refused to listen and remained stubborn and steadfast in where they were at and said, I am not changing. This is the way it is. I don't care what evidence is. When we have something come our way that maybe tells us I should change, give it a little bit of thought. Consider the possibility. See you next week.